And you could look at it on my phone. By the way, my phone has a Donald Trump mugshot screensaver, by the way. Figured I'd mention that. Now, there's the website right there, so you know I'm not lying to you.
Illuminati is a thing you need to watch out for. They want to depopulate and slave us so much more. World domination, I'll get into that later. I'm hardcore, fierce and sexy. You're just a hater. You deserve the ridicule because you're an absolute zero. I'm the keeper of the chalice, a rock and roll hero. I'm not an idiot nobody listens to, because I'm not a failure in life like you. Let's talk about Bill Gates and the mark of the beast, and the orgies in the streets at the Catholic feasts, and Bill and Hillary's human trafficking ring, and George Soros got the money to pay for everything. Socialism is for losers, working for the devil, chumps that can't fight, they ain't on my level. It takes an evil one to try to debunk and doubt it, so I'd rather die than stop talking about it. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Watch out for the Illuminati. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Watch out for the Illuminati. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Watch out for the Illuminati. Watch out for the Illuminati.
Hello, everyone, and Happy New Year. It is your independent thinking, rational friend who respects God more than he ever will Barack Obama, John A. Krantz, also known the world over as MC Too Tall. Now, we're looking at this website. It's Reuters, which is one of their liberal piece of shit media outlets, part of the Illuminati, of course. And it says, Washington, D.C., December 30th, from Reuters, Chinese state-sponsored hackers breached the U.S. Treasury Department's computer security guardrails this month and stole documents in what the Treasury called a major incident. This according to a letter to lawmakers that Treasury officials provided to this liberal piece of shit Illuminati branch of media called Reuters. And if it's their own liberal shit saying this, and it doesn't put the left in a good light, there's got to be some nugget of truth behind it, where they couldn't get around the denial, the gaslighting, if you will. And you could look at it on my phone. By the way, my phone has a Donald Trump mugshot screensaver, by the way. Figured I'd mention that. Now, there's the website right there, so you know I'm not lying to you. I ain't lying to you. This is what's happening here. So, essentially, the Communist Chinese Party is breaking into the Treasury Department's websites and just extracting documents out of there, important documents out there. Who knows what could be on there? It could be your financial records. Who knows? We're not there yet. I refuse to believe that we're there yet, but the day is going to come where you could live all the way on the other side of the country. You could live in some shack in Buzzards Creek, Oregon, and somebody in Washington, D.C. will be able to pull a file and know what color underwear you're wearing on any given day. Slight exaggeration there, I know, but you get the idea of what I'm saying. They'll know your schedule for sure, and they'll be able to ruin your life from across the country. This here is a tuna sandwich on a roll from Wild Bagels, by the way. If you want to get a good lunch and you're in the Bensonhurst, Gravesend area, take a walk into Wild Bagels, 1901 Stillwell Avenue, or give them a call and have them deliver it to you. 718-333-WILD. Tell them John Krantz, aka MC Too Tall, sent you. They'll know exactly who you're talking about. Anyway, back to this. What we're seeing here with this Treasury Department hack is what I believe to be things purposefully submitted to the Chinese Communist Party. Why would I jump to that conclusion? Now, I'm not saying this is so, but my senses tell me this. My innermost sources of the mind tell me this, and it'll probably come out. I mean, eventually it'll come out that this was leaked out on purpose, and there'll be people fired, people indicted. They'll face decades of prison time and end up walking away scot-free with a slap on the wrist and a book deal. This is my prediction, because look at the climate. Look at the winds of change, my friends. Look at the winds of change. We have this corrupt, senile old dog, Joe Biden, putting blanket pardons on every corrupt son of a bitch bastard that he could lay hands on to perform the miracle of this blanket pardon. I mean, there's a judge, several judges out there, that made money sticking youth, innocent youth, in private prisons. Joe Biden gives them a pardon. Some lady in some real estate Ponzi scheme, Joe Biden gives her a pardon. Don't get me started on his son. Woo! Don't get me started on Hunter Biden. As the Honorable Marjorie Taylor Greene once said, Hunter Biden belongs in jail, but he will never see the inside of a jail cell for the rest of his life because of Daddy giving the gift of a blanket pardon, dating all the way back to 2014, when he was making all these shady deals with Burisma, the Ukrainian energy company, the one for whom a prosecutor was fired at the behest of Joe Biden. And lest we forget those recent photos that sprouted up with Joe and Hunter Biden making deals with communist Chinese officials, including Xi Jinping himself. So you have this going on. You have more money, more weapons being poured into Ukraine. I tell you, the biggest hustler of the world, if there was a Hustler of the Year award, it would go to Zelensky, man. It would go to Zelensky. Because like Trump says, every time he shows up to the U.S., he leaves with about $6 billion or some shit like that. Yeah, it's like that friend you want to help out and feel bad for, but it's like, when is dude gonna come up on his own? And it turns out you end up supporting him like you're his father. Shit like that. Shit like that. And so more weapons, more money being poured into Ukraine, and encouragement to fire into Russian territory from the U.S. State Department, headed by Blinken, who answers to supposedly Joe Biden. So we got a lame duck president pretty much pushing the red button on World War III. Lest we forget his constant scolding of innocent innocent Israel for merely defending themselves and giving a mild retaliation, a slap on the wrist to a filthy terrorist group for October 7th, 2023. So, this is all a plot to sabotage the incoming presidency of Donald Trump. They're out to ruin Donald Trump before he even takes the oath of office. They're out to ruin Donald Trump before he even puts his hand on the Holy Bible. And by God, this has to end soon. This has to end soon, and certain people need to go to jail. Jail they need to go to. Because there should be no freedom for these people. These people shouldn't be walking around free. They're filthy criminals. They're filthy animals. There are so many levels of hell where these people belong. And they continue going through life with no respect for God. Some of whom are people that hang around here locally. You know, like that idiot that fired me from McDonald's in 1998. Do you realize that idiot that fired me from McDonald's in 1998 is going through life right now, one day before the year 2025, and for all these years, he's still going through life thinking he could kick my ass. Talk about a blatant disrespect for God himself and holy heaven for thinking like that. Boy, I tell you, we're in some tough times, but the righteous will roll their sleeves up and prevail, including myself here. Respect God, watch out for the Illuminati, tell all your friends about me, subscribe to my channel, stay strong, keep kicking that slang. It's your boy in the building, real hip-hop legend, real recording engineer, real underground rock and roll hero, really MC Too Tall. You keeps it real now. You heard?